Georgia line. We've been in the car since 10 o'clock this morning. I've got Mr. Bentley here. He was in the back seat, but he was never relaxed. This is his first road trip. And George, you can hear George, he's in the back cabin in his little travel cage. So we're heading on. Here is the sign. Welcome to Georgia. So we are about an hour, a little over an hour away from our hotel. We've been on the road since 10, so it'll be about 6 hours. It should have been 5 hours, but we made a couple of stops to go to the bathroom, to let the dog go out for a walk, to get a couple of Mickey D's. So yeah, so it's been a whole lot of nothing all the way here. This is just what it looks like the whole way. It's just nothing. Nothing and more nothing. It's not the scenic route, but it's better than staying on Route 4 and going through Orlando and hitting all of the tourist traps going that way. So we have this is a triptychs book put out by AAA that we are so grateful for. It's been a lifesaver. We only got tripped up once or twice, but we quickly got back on track. So when we get to the hotel, I'll film some more. Taking you guys on our road trip to North Carolina with us. We're stopping off overnight in outskirts of Savannah, Georgia, and then we're headed up to Hickory, North Carolina. Okay, guys. We are in our room. We are staying at the Best Western outside of Savannah, Richmond Hill, and we have a mirror, and we've made ourselves at home already and made a mess. We've got all our pills in my makeup bag and our cooler and my husband's toiletries. Here's the shower, which we have not used obviously yet. We didn't bring a bowl for the dog because we thought we'd have a little kitchenette. So it's a good thing I brought that that red thing with it. There is a top for it somewhere. Okay. And we've got this little catch-all here with some bags on it. Bentley's toys, his food. Bentley's wet food, which he doesn't eat anything, and all of his treats. Here's our microwave and our little fridge, which we put our bottled water in. Here's our TV, which is not HD, but we're only going to be here one night. Bentley's little bed, George's travel cage. George is settling in nicely. He's on this little table here. George's seats and our treats are all in here. Our air conditioner and our window and my husband's snacking and our bed, which I've already messed up, and a little writing desk. So this is it. This is it, folks. All right, talk to you later. Okay, day 2. We're on the road. We're on I-95 heading north. As you can see, it's pouring rain. We had a very interesting evening. Bentley, right there, did not do well staying in his first motel room. He growled every time he heard the elevator doors open and close. He barked the entire time we were at dinner. And yeah, he has to get used to his trip. George is a trooper. George did really well. So we are headed towards South Carolina and up towards North Carolina. and we're going to be on the road for, I think, probably another 5 hours. So, yeah. So I was hoping to see a sign, "Welcome to South Carolina," so when I do, I will turn the camera back on again. So we're driving in the rain. They need the rain here though, so that's a good thing. Alright, see you later. We just passed the sign. It said, "Welcome to South Carolina." Okay. We left Georgia and it's still raining. Oh, it says South Carolina. Okay. And George is talking away. So, okay, we're in South Carolina. Okay, guys, straight ahead is something I have not experienced in over a year. It's some topography. It's actually some hilliness. And another thing I haven't experienced in over a year, the temperature is 72 degrees, which I haven't experienced in over a year. So, yeah, it's pretty exciting for me. I know, boring, but it's been high 80s, low 90s for over a year. And when you hit some cool air, it makes you remember what you miss. And the actual topography going on with the actual hills and not so flat. Delightful. Yeah, it's delightful. You can see the highway up ahead is actually a hill. Yeah, we haven't seen that. So, enjoying the little things in life. We're still in South Carolina, and we're wondering if we're going to be able to go to the Billy Graham Library and leave the animals in the car. We're wondering if we could go eat at Cracker Barrel and leave the dog in the car. He'll bark the whole time, but we'll see. We're going to take 1 minute at a time here. We would love to have a Cracker Barrel breakfast, Mama's breakfast, so I'll keep you guys updated. Thanks for sharing in this with me. I just had to take a picture of a red tree in October. It's the first red fall tree I have seen in over a year. So yeah, we are at a quick stop. It's actually ABC store, and we're in Richburg, approaching Charlotte. It's almost an hour to Charlotte. And there's a little picnic table here. So we're on our way, but I had to take a picture of that. That's my first red tree. I'm gonna zoom in more. It's boring for you guys, but not for me. You don't see that in Florida. And it's so cool out here. It's just so cool and beautiful. All right, see ya. Okay guys, so I missed the Welcome to North Carolina sign, but we are now in North Carolina. So, I'm looking for anything that says North Carolina to show you guys. But
the visit station's up ahead.
Oh, that looks like it might be Charlotte up there. The city of Charlotte with all those buildings. Do you guys see them? Okay, we're coming up to a sign that says Charlotte. Okay guys, we are in North Carolina. Yay! Alright, I'm not sure you guys are seeing this. Let me zoom in. Billy Graham Library. Zooming back out. We're going to the Billy Graham Library. We're in Charlotte, folks. This is what it looks like when you're driving through. it's pretty so far. And there's going to be a little gate. I kind of figured that. We're going to tell them that we have pets. Maybe they'll let us just drive around and look at it. I'll turn you on if they do. Okay guys, sorry about the noise. There's a bus behind me. This is the barn with the cross carved out. And that's Billy Graham's house right there. This is really awe-inspiring. There's rose gardens, rose bushes.
What you're looking for, aren't you? You don't see her.
This is the entrance to his house.
Were they all Holsteins?
They had jerseys and jerseys.
Jersey things for Holsteins? Holsteins is over there.
Yeah, but the picture inside of Bessie is him with it's either a jersey or a jersey. They had
Well,
those.
Jersey's get a lot of rich milk, and Holsteins get a lot of.
Well, I don't know anything about farming, but somebody was trying to tell me. I was thinking those two gave one to theirs, but they said not necessarily. So, something about cream.
Well, the cream, Jersey gets rich cream.
Rich cream.
And they're a smaller cow. Billy wasn't born.
No, Billy was born in a white frame house not far from where they built this house, like about 72 feet from where they built this house on Park Road.
This house here in Charlotte.
The house has been disassembled and moved twice.
But he, this,
Yeah, this is the house he was born in. No, Billy, Catherine, and Melvin were literally born in that white frame house. Now, Jean was born in 32. She went to the hospital and had a normal, I guess you'd say normal birth, because this house was built in 27.
now he was born in 1919, Billy, right?
18,
18?
1918.
He was 101?
No, he was 99.
He died in 2018.
Last year.
February
It was 99.
21st.
It was 99.
Was like up on a hill. It was 150 acres. Ruth called it Little Tiny Cove, and that's where him and Ruth lived their lives now. Now,
The color of the house is very the same.
actually, it was painted this color in the mid-40s. Now, she called it
Not really had the fire.
well, mid-40s. I know, and there's some. Wow, that's pretty good. But this is Shirley Williams' seat farm. This is real. And at one time, she had Robert Walker.
It's charming.
You got these there.
That's one of the, that's probably.
I don't.
We'll pick you up next time.
I don't go in the farm.
That's one of these grandberries.
I don't know.
No, we're in a Sunday school class together. He always comes up with those questions and challenges.
Okay, let me in here.
Nancy's office.
Okay, now, the study
Usually that's why the office, that's why they stay.
Yeah.
This is cute.
Go ahead.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
This is a 1932 Hotfield electric. It has a deep well field. My mother had one just like it.
I'll meet you up there.
Why he's even up here
Hi.
So she is.
Yes.
This is your path that runs down to the back of the building?
What's in the cross building there? The library?
That's the library.
Okay.
And there's a presentation in there.
Okay.
Over there is the other, where Cliff Barrows and his wife and George Beverly Shea are buried.
I don't know if you all can hear the beautiful music playing in the background, but they have beautiful inspirational music playing in the background. We're going now to see the burial site of George Beverly Shea, one of my favorites, and Cliff Barrows. Cliff Barrows, Wilma Barrows, George Beverly Shea. I loved him. They have a bell. I have several of this guy's albums. He was like my grandfather. I loved him. It's so peaceful here. So beautiful.
Okay. Thank you, thank you.
I'll take one.
On the way out.
On the way out, okay.
Welcome to Journey of Faithful. Glad you're here.
Thank you.
Please go to the information desk. They'll give you information on how to start your journey.
These are the sinks in the bathroom.
To invite friends and family into their homes to watch a crusade on television. We are reaching people on a massive scale, one living room at a time. My hope will enable my father's preaching to continue long after he goes to heaven, because the Word of God will speak to people's hearts, whether it's school, work, in someone's living room, and even right here at the Billy Graham Library. You may have heard the phrase, if the walls could talk. Well, the walls at the Billy Graham Library do talk. They speak of the message proclaimed by God. As you move through this library, you'll see scripture written on the beams, the walls, and my prayer is that you will discover God's desire to engrave His message of love and forgiveness upon the walls of your heart. You have entered this place through the foot of the cross. Now take a walk through history and discover how the Lord works through those who are obedient to Him while on their journey of faith. When you enter through the illuminated crosswalk, consider what Jesus Christ has done for you and ask yourself, where do I stand with God? My hope is that you'll not leave here without the assurance of knowing the answer to that question.
This really shows the check and nobody else bothered. You're good to go.
He owns a cattle on 1,000 hills and wealth in every mine. Well, hello there. Didn't see you coming. My name is Bessie. I love that song because it comes right out of the book of Psalms, where God said, every animal of the forest is mine as the cattle on 1,000 hills.
I love these old wooden fences like that. They're so humble and natural. I'm so glad we came. This was a beautiful experience. So we are in our room at the Best Western in Hickory, North Carolina, and we're settled in. Bentley's on the bed already. Hubby's setting up. And I've got the dog's food here in his bed. Of course, he's going to sleep in our bed, but he doesn't eat his food. He only eats our food, but I put it out just because, and there are his toys and all his treats. And, you know, of course, we made a mess already. And George is set up over here. George is a great traveler, as I said. He's eating his seed ball right now and relaxing. This is George's stuff here. So here's our little closet, and here's our little sink, and there's me with my hair that needs a haircut, my hair cutter couldn't fit me in. I'm wet. How did I get all wet? Ugh. Gotta change my shirt. Probably giving the bird water and all that. But anyway, our messy, I don't know how the floor got so dirty already, but my husband was in here cleaning the filter from the air conditioner like we normally do. And he got the floor muddy. But anyway.
Look at that.
So he's going to fix it. And so here we are. We've been on the road since 9:30 this morning, and it's almost 5:30. So the Billy Graham Library was phenomenal. You had to be there. It was just very heartwarming, and we both cried when we looked at the graves. You can't help it. You really can't help it. And the beautiful music that they play through the outdoors. It was free to get in, free to go into the library, which impressed me even more about Billy Graham. He doesn't charge to go in there. Bentley, come here, say hi. Okay, so I'll see you guys later. We are on 321 headed toward Boone, North Carolina, and you can't really see how high up we are, but we're going up, then we're going down. So I wanted you guys to see. The leaves have not changed yet. They were in a drought, and the leaves are late. So we missed the leaves because we came too early, but they're here. It's just they're not red and orange. But it's cool. What's the temperature? 61 degrees, which I have not felt in over a year. Actually, yeah, it has to be a year and a half since I felt 61 degrees. And it's a beautiful day. No clouds in the sky at all. It's Friday already. And here we come to another mountain peak. It looks better than you're seeing through the camera lens. I don't know why that is, but that's just the way it always is. It's prettier in person. So I'm going to sign off for now and film more when I see some picture-worthy scenery. Okay, it's pretty from the car. It's real pretty. We're up really high. Look at that. And you can see the topography by the pitch of the road a little bit. But it reminds me, the only thing I have to compare it to is the Delaware Water Gap in Jersey, Pennsylvania. It's very similar, but not, if you know what I mean. So, it's pretty. We are approaching a beautiful site. Somewhere around here is something called Grandfather Mountain. And those are the Appalachians. Look at that. Can't see a thing. Okay, we just saw a roadside stand. I felt like I was somewhere in Vermont or something. The little country store with a stray cat outside, and it was charming. So I'm assuming that when we get around this curve, we'll see something. Let's see, no, not yet. Oh, sorry for all the movement. Keep your eye on the road, Jan. Keep your eye on the road. I have a feeling as soon as I'm shutting the camera off that I'm going to see something worth seeing. But
You will now because
the road is coming around.
The pitch is lower now. We're at the low end.
Look at that.
Yeah, behind you.
Behind me. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. We're going through the mountain now because you'll see up ahead that they cut right through the mountain to build this road. Right here. Look how high up that house is. So if you want to get away from it all, this is definitely the place to be in North Carolina. Look at this. Behind me was a better scene than what's in front of me, but I can't show you guys. But look how high up we are. Oh, look at that in the distance. Let's see. Look. Oh, you can kind of see. Kinda. Sorry, guys. I'm making everybody dizzy. There we go. More Blue Ridge. Ooh, that's pretty. That's real pretty. Oh my gosh. Is this an overlook? Oh my gosh. This is a scenic overlook. Okay, I'm gonna shut the camera off. We're at a scenic overlook and I cannot see a thing. Can't see what my camera's doing because the sun is in my eyes. So I'll just stay right out here. Look at that. Wow, that's awesome. Awesome. We are in a place called Blowing Rock. We're at a little country road with some houses, and here is what it looks like from up here.
$250 million.
Always something in there.
You know I want one of these horses. Huh. They're not as bad as I thought. They're $10. This is a little thing they have on the wall. Mount Mitchell, Table Rock. This is 321. We just came out of the little gift shop at Blowing Rock, and this camera is just not doing it justice at all, but it's breathtaking. It really is, but not in the car. I just wanted to point out that the leaves appear to be changing up here. There's some red and orange, so I'm happy about that. And they're right straight ahead. Some color. Sorry for all the movement, guys. But wow. At the gift shop at Blowing Rock, I bought a souvenir penny that you press and it prints out Blowing Rock and flattens the penny. It reminded me of my childhood, so I was glad I did that. It was 50 cents to do that, and it was $7 a piece to get in to look at the Blowing Rock lookout, and I said, no, it's principle. I don't want to pay to look at nature, but my husband said the guy bought the plot of land and he put a business there, so that's why. But well, there's a little Ferris wheel up there. Tweetsea. That's interesting. Ghost town. We are in Boone, and we are going to look for a place to eat lunch. It's 108. And Boone is one of the places that one of my friends said she would like to live in if she moved to North Carolina. And there is a red tree right there. So we're going to go look at Boone. We are on our way back from Boone, and the leaves are changing here. And Boone, the town of Boone was bumper to bumper traffic, 2:30 on a Friday. So we were very discouraged by that because, you know, we're thinking about relocating here to North Carolina, and we thought about Boone, but the traffic, I mean, it's just drop dead gorgeous here, but the traffic was awful. So I'll probably turn the camera on when I get to something beautiful. But we're heading home from Boone. We're heading toward Blowing Rock, and I'll see you later. Okay, take a look at that, guys. Take a look at that. We're pulling in somewhere. Is this a lookout?
It is now.
It is now. Wow. Something, wow. Okay, shutting you off. Look at this view, guys. Okay, take the hat away. Oh. Wow. You can't really appreciate the depth perception at all, but it's quite amazing.
It's clearly 20 miles. At least 20 miles.
It's beautiful. Beautiful. I'm back in the car, and I was hoping that by looking at that platform there that you would be able to get the depth perception. I'm going to try zooming. It's just endless miles of peaks, mountain peaks. And I don't know if those are the Blue Ridge Mountains or the Appalachian Mountains, but I think, I don't know, because the Blue Ridge Parkway is right here, but I think this is the Appalachians. It's another lookout point coming home, heading south from Blowing Rock. And depth perception, that is a road down there. That's the one thing I can't give you guys, is depth perception. You can see the mountain peak there, the power lines. It's just beautiful, beautiful. And then up there, just a big mountain. Look at the beautiful sky today. Okay guys, we are pulling into port.
Destination.
And we are staying at the Best Western. I didn't show you guys before where we were staying, but here we are. We are in the outside portion because we've got our dog. And we do not have to go through the lobby to get to our room. There's the lobby right over there. So there's the pool, which it's too cold for the pool. They don't have an indoor pool, but they have a fitness center. Our room is right here on the very end, which works out perfectly because Bentley, whenever he hears somebody walk by, he barks. And the hotel that we were in Georgia, that was what he did all night long. Well, I just missed the sign we are heading home, and we just hit the sign that said "Welcome to South Carolina," and we're coming up to it. Another sign right here. Welcome to South Carolina. And there's another one. I wanted to tell you guys, at our hotel this morning at the Best Western, there's this big family, and they have to be from New York because that's how they talked. And they took over the breakfast area for like 2 days in a row. They were here to go to Charlotte for a wedding, and they were all really obnoxious. They were loud. They took over the place, and no wonder people from the South have an impression of people from the North like we're rude and obnoxious, because man, those people were, and we're from the North. We were never that obnoxious, but it reminded me of Wildwood in the Jersey Shore. One day we had a hotel, and the hotel was booked by this family that came down every year, and they took over the place. So that's what. Anyway, my battery's dying. Oh no, I better go. All right. I didn't take pictures of the room. We got a new room, and it was beautiful and big and great, and we're on our way back to Florida. It's cloudy. We were in room 218, so I'm going to try to remember. She said she made a note in our file that we like room 218. It was a very nice stay. There's the building, and Bentley and George are here. So we are going home. We're pulling into port. We've been on the road for 6 hours, and this is our complex that we're coming to. It's Sunday, it's the 20th, it's 4:30. We left our hotel at about 10:30, and this is where we live. We're coming home. We're coming to our gate. And our gate opener hopefully will work. Yay! Don't get the mail because it's not here. We had the mail on hold. This is where our clubhouse, kind of clubhouse, our mailbox, clubhouse, pool. And this is, looks like some roadkill over there. Our pond.
Had a lot of rain. Look at how high it is.
Our fountain's still not working. You think that's high?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
It's up about a foot.
This is our street. There's a car coming. You need to put your blinker on. Our battery's running out. There's our house. You're backing in? Okay, I'm shutting off.